to let us know whether this newspaper today has quoted you correctly as saying that there are some Jubilee lawmakers, and has quoted you, dismissing the presidential directive for lifestyle audits of the public servants, describing it as a political witch hunt targeting individuals from one community. Is that correct as per that indication?
It might not be quote unquote, but the spirit of that statement is correct, in the sense that we have always insisted that the fight of corruption in this country should be done in good faith. But how it is being done is of pure witch hunt and malice. And I can use a case point. The EACC appeared before my committee 2 weeks ago, and they said they had forwarded 48 files to DPP. The DPP appeared before my committee last week on Wednesday and said out of 57 files that he was given by EACC, one could only stand prosecution. And that is a clear indication that this fight against corruption is through political pressure. And we have insisted and said, if, in fact, EACC admitted itself on the lifestyle audit that they don't have legislative and policy framework to do lifestyle audit. So why would we do lifestyle audit, yet we know Kenyans are litigious? Somebody will rush to court and ensure that the efforts of the president in fighting corruption or presidency in fighting corruption cannot succeed. So it is a pure witch hunt. It is just done for public gallery, and it is done with a lot of malice.
So you don't
with the
think
intention of
anything?
It will, of course, we are aware, you know, on the issue, some of these issues are direct. I heard Professor Wajakoya saying some of these people are known. It is in the public domain. So the big question is, if the 57 files that the DPP has so many gaps that he cannot do a prosecution, then we are headed nowhere, because you cannot convict somebody by the fact of public moral court or public opinion. There is no conviction of such, but it is through the court of law.
When you make statements such as this is targeted to one community, don't you feel like
I didn't say, in fact, that is why I say part of that statement is correct, but some part of it is wrong. I think maybe the writer could have just gotten excited with the statement.
So the witch hunt...
It is not about... I didn't say it is witch hunt against one community. I said even these people, even my learned senior, Wajakoya, will agree with you that, that even if somebody is accused of any allegations, the presumption of innocence prevails until they are proven guilt. Some of us, for example, let me use the NYS case. Some of the lawyers deferred when the bail and bond was denied, because it is a basic human right. Because this president was set in 2010 when Judge Muhammad Ibrahim, in a murder case in Mombasa, gave a bail to the murder suspects. And these are, in as much as we want to fight corruption, we should be careful so that we don't run into technicalities that will negate the fight against corruption. Because if you violate some of these basic human rights of some of these suspects, the prosecution of corruption allegations will become void ab initio. But we have already insisted that if this fight against corruption will be done in good faith, will be done with a lot of informed policy framework and a multi-agency approach, it will succeed. Okay. But if we do pronouncements at the expense of informal government within a formal government, then we are bound to fail.
All right, Dr. Nyikal, your thoughts on those sentiments that the war on corruption